afternoon. I am Alexis Saldana, here to do a demonstration on how to make my favorite dip. With spring fastly approaching, I see many barbecues and crawfish bowls in my future. When thinking about what to bring to these types of events, I always make my favorite go-to dip, Mexicorn cheese dip. I remember the first time I ever ate this dip, many years ago at my aunt's house. I instantly fell in love with the sweet element of the corn, the saltiness of the cheese, and the smoothness of the sour cream and mayonnaise. The absolute best thing about this dip is it can be made by men, women, children. And it is quick, simple, and super delicious. This recipe only requires 6 ingredients, very few supplies, and no cooking time. If a child plans to make this dip, please have an adult assist them with the cutting and opening of the ingredients. The first step is to gather all your ingredients and tools to assemble this dip. For this quick and easy recipe, you only need these 6 ingredients that you see here in front of me. 3 cans of Mexicorn, 2 green onions, 1 8-ounce container of sour cream, 3/4 cup of mayonnaise, and 1 10-ounce bag of shredded cheddar cheese. The tools you will need for this dip are a medium mixing bowl with a lid, a knife, a cutting board, a can opener, a measuring cup, and a spatula for mixing. This recipe will also require that you have a refrigerator to chill the dip after assembling. Next, let's begin chopping our green onions with our knife and cutting board. I prefer to chop them finely, but if you prefer them chunky, that is okay too. After we chopped our green onions, we can now begin opening the 3 cans of Mexicorn and draining any juice that they may have. You can also use a colander instead of this method I'm using. I simply like to hold the lid over the can and drain. I generally try to use the least amount of dishes as possible, so cleanup is very easy. After doing these 2 steps, place the green onions and the Mexicorn in your medium mixing bowl.
Go watch TV.
Now we can begin to measure out our 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. After you have done this, you can now begin to add the rest of the ingredients into the bowl. Make sure you stir very well so all the ingredients have mixed together. If you would like to spice this dish up a little bit, you could also add Tony's into the dip. I am not going to. But if you like it spicy, you can do that. Kind of making a little bit of a mess. Once you've mixed all the ingredients into your mixing bowl, you may now place the lid on your bowl and place in the refrigerator. After placing in the refrigerator, if you would like to chill for 2 hours, that would be great. Otherwise, you could eat it right now. While your dip is chilling in the fridge, you could be prepping for your next dish or doing a little housework. No matter what you plan to do while you wait, you will not be disappointed when the dip is ready. This dip can be served with anything from crackers to my personal favorite, corn chips. But the choice is yours. For best results, keep the Mexi corn cheese dip cool. Do not let this dip get too hot or the mayonnaise will begin to separate.